Gibbo's very own Jay, and he's taken on a guy who's actually called you out. So maybe there's a little bit of favoritism for you to.
Okay.
Yeah. We let you off with that because I'll stay neutral. I learned after sort of rooting for you last time.
Don't.
Stay neutral.
For anyone in the
So,
ring. Yeah.
Jay Swingler is known for hurting himself a lot and doing microwave.
Oh, yeah.
He cemented his microwave to his
He
head.
cemented the microwave to his head.
I kind of struggle to say that because I was thinking, did he?
That
Yes,
doesn't
he did.
sound right.
He actually did that.
That doesn't sound right, does it?
Yeah. So, are you confident? I just got touched by the champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go.
I mean, it suggests that he is going to be able to withstand a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The man jumped in nettles. He's not normal.
He did, I think, actually with KSI, did the video where they were doing the soapy mat.
Stinging Nettle Olympics, I think it was called.
He once, just a little video I remember Jay did. He cleaned out a bin. The bin, like the outdoors bin. Not
Yo, like and subscribe for the
everything goes in.
for the fight.
Not even the indoors bin.
Keemstar back there.
Keemstar's
right there.
For me, it just makes it a little bit worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He
There's Keem right there.
And then him and Ramel filled it up with hot chocolate, and then they had a bath in it, marshmallows, and then drank it.
Keep it out as bad.
Yeah.
This man is a glutton for punishment.
And that could play a big part in this fight. Although, for him, it's self-imposed punishment, and it's not necessarily that he gets someone else to punch him.
The person imposing this punishment is an son Gibbo, Gibbo as we call him, and got 1.4 million subscribers, FIFA guy. But the thing is, a lot of people will remember him from the Can't Lose documentary featuring KSI, where he sparred with KSI, and in that you see Gibbo is relentless. It's non-stop pressure. He's not the most technically gifted boxer, but he doesn't give you a second to breathe and get your distance and jab him and get away from him. He doesn't give a
And he's been on his own journey as well, hasn't he? Because I believe that boxing has sort of made him a better athlete in himself.
Oh, he looks totally different. When
I
met the kid, he must have been 3 stone heavier, man. The kid is shredded now. His jawline is like chiseled.
I think the fact that all of these YouTubers that have been working under Vidal Riley have all come together, and I think they almost like motivate each other. They all go back. I think they all live in the same apartment and stuff, and they're almost doing it as one big team.
Yeah.
They're all motivating each other. Whereas, I mean, that's the thing. We don't know too much about Jay. Like, what's his training like? What's
what
his
we do
environment
know about
like?
Jay is he's taking this very seriously. He said, I put 3 businesses on hold. I'm knocking this guy out. He's not losing money to come in here and not deliver.
What we don't see here the amount of businesses that either of these guys are in, but what we do see is that they're both similar age, actually quite a similar height as well. Very similar weight and very similar reach.
What I will say is,
well matched.
The 174 pounds of Anisom Gabe is more muscle than the 171 pounds of Jay Swingler. I feel like he's cut and pure muscle compared to Jay, who's carrying a little bit of body fat.
My reply to that would be that I think Jay's one of those guys who's always had that core strength. Do you know what I mean? He's built on something. Almost his mum fed him too much Weetabix. He looks like that sort of kid.
He's a thick boy. You're allowed to say that. As a thick boy myself,
I would say you're more than a thick boy.
Oh,
but
thanks very much.
Yeah.
Give myself credit there. No, but I think we're going to see 2 lads extremely competitive. When they, out of all of the trash talk so far that we've had in these YouTube boxing events, when they went nose to nose at the press conference, the things they were saying to each other, you're going night-night. Like, they were literally threatening to kill each other. And
the interesting side of that as well is it does seem to have gotten in a few people's heads around Jay. I remember we were at the weigh-in and his girlfriend was very emotional. Ramel was also very emotional. If it's getting to your camp, that can't always be a good thing, can it?
Yeah, I don't know, what was it like for you with your family
That's
and
the
friends?
thing, it impacted my family so much, like my mum especially. And I think that in a way, when it's all like resonating out that your family is starting to feel a bit almost doubtful, a bit worried, that can impact you.
Because then you become
and then it's almost like you're trying to reassure them rather than like focusing on the task in hand.
It's about to start.
A cheer goes up around the stadium.
This for me is maybe the dark horse of that. This could steal the show, this fight.
Buddy Johnson steps into the centre of the ring. He's the announcer before the main announcer of the evening.
Before the Mr. Smooth himself.
He's going to be announcing Jay Swingler first. Jay's going to be coming to the ring first. We're going to see how confident he looks on this ring walk. We're going to see the difference between these 2 fighters.
I think he's going to love the attention.
I think he's going to drink this in.
Jay is an entertainer.
Yeah. Will the emotion be too much for him? We'll find out in
guys, like
literally 10, 15 seconds.
I think
Gibbo's
going to be relentless. Yeah, I don't think any fear, any hesitation. Jay has to be good if he's going to get through this.
If anyone is made for it, then it's going to be Jay Swingler, isn't it? I get the feeling that he's going to be flanked by some of his posse. You got a family out there.
The crowd are going to go wild for Jay.
Absolutely
He's
wild.
one of the fan favourites.
Here we go. I love this countdown. I think it's fantastic.
Set to make his way to the ring, presenting Jay Six-Bedroom Croissant Swingler.
There's Jay, boys.
I rate this a lot. This is good entrance music.
Not what I expected, though.
No, certainly not.
I expected higher energy.
Yeah.
You know who this reminds me of? When you came out. Sure.
Interesting.
That's exactly how you came out of your fight.
Do you think subconscious? Look at him drinking it
that
in.
bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got to love this guy because he is a really nice guy outside the ring as well. Lovely way about it.
Nah, I love the guy. Do you know who his idol is? Mr. Robbie Williams.
Really?
Yeah.
A close friend of yours.
And now, set to make his way to the ring, presenting the beast from the east and his son, Gil.
That's a good name.
I like the leopard print.
Prince Nassim Hamed. Shades there. Shades of the great man.
Look at those arms. He's not quite got the McGregor down, but he's close, isn't he?
Let's go for it.
He's a real personality, this lad.
You see his friends there. Oh, the supreme. This guy didn't quite get the hood the first time, but this energy is incredible. Joe is getting as excited as I believe, and he's on
Let's have it, Addison.
Oh, he's a man on a mission, this lad.
Vidal Riley steps up.
And his son Gabe looks serious.
You can tell Vidal has opened plenty of ropes for plenty of fighters. Gets them nice and wide, make sure they can step through. Logan as he steps in. Look at him
Just gave
play.
you the nod there. I like.
Look how playful he is. So playful.
I know.
Jay looks a bit more serious.
From the Manchester Arena, Manchester. Upload events in association with Maverick Media and OP Talent brings you 4 2-minute rounds of boxing. First we introduce Upper Corner. At 23 years of age, he weighed in at 172 pounds even. He fights out of Birmingham, England, presenting Jay Six-Bedroom Croissant Swingler.
I'm appreciating that. He almost feels like he's at home now.
And across the ring in the back corner, at 22 years of age, he weighed in officially at 174 pounds even. He hails from Saudi Arabia, but fights out of Bath, England, presenting the beast from the east and eastern Gil.
That is a good welcome there, but mixed with booze.
A little bit of a thumbs up from Jay there. But
Do you see the words being exchanged between these two
Jay
across the
looked
ring?
at Annie and he said, he just shook his head as if like,
What
not
you
good
doing?
for you this, Smith. So I'm feeling like this is definitely going to be a really serious fight.
Vidal, though, did say the booze make his fighters stronger. He seems to be able to harness that
I think
negative
Vidal's
energy.
still in that belief in his fight. I don't know how true it is, but if your coach believes it, then you're going to believe it, innit?
I can't wait for this one. These two boys literally despise each
Feeling like
other.
For those of you who've tuned in for
serious
Joe
fight.
tonight, Vidal, though, did say
looks like
booze
he's
make
chance
his
to Charles
fighters stronger.
Love it.
Again,
Really?
to be able
Yeah,
to
love it.
harness
I
that. His
love
eyes
it.
are
Still
wide.
in that belief in it. There we go.
There you go.
How true it is, but if
Jay
your
seems a bit
coach
more
believes
serious
it,
here.
then
I can
you're
see his
gonna
demeanour is
Yeah.
similar to yours. A bit more
I can't
playful
wait
from
for this one.
Nissan.
These two boys
Two
literally
trainers shake
despise
hands as
each
the
other.
referee
For
takes
those
them
of
through
you
what's
who
going to
tuned in
happen.
for Joe tonight, Vidal did say
looks like
booze
he's
make his fighters stronger.
Love it.
Again, to be able
Really?
to
Love it.
harness
Yeah,
that.
his eyes are wide.
There we go.
There you go.
How
Jay seems a bit more serious here. I can see his demeanour is similar to yours. A bit more playful than Nissan.
These two boys
Two
literally
trainers shake hands as the referee takes them through
Champions for Joe tonight. Vidal did say between Charles Strong the steps feels very calm.
Yeah, his eyes are wide.
There we go.
There you go.
Good body shot from him.
Jay seems a bit more serious here. I can see his demeanour is similar to yours. A bit more playful than Nissan.
two boys
Two
literally
trainers shake hands as the referee takes them through
Champions for Joe tonight. Vidal did say between Charles Strong the steps feels very calm.
Yeah, his eyes are wide.
There we go.
There you go.
Good body shot from him.
Jay seems a bit more serious here. I can see his demeanour is similar to yours. A bit more playful than Nissan.
two boys
Two
literally
trainers shake hands as the referee takes them through
Champions for Joe tonight. Vidal did say between Charles Strong the steps feels very calm.
Yeah, his eyes are wide.
There we go.
There you go.
Good body shot from him.
Jay seems a bit more serious here. I can see his demeanour is similar to yours. A bit more playful than Nissan.
two boys
Two trainers shake hands as the referee takes them through
Champions for Joe tonight. Vidal did say between Charles Strong the steps feels very calm.
his eyes are wide.
There we go.
There you go.
Good body shot from him.
Jay seems a bit more serious here. I can see his demeanour is similar to yours. A bit more playful than Nissan.
two boys
Two trainers shake hands.
Champions for Joe tonight. Vidal did say between Charles Strong the steps feels very calm.
His eyes are wide.
There you go.
Jay seems a bit more serious here. I can see his demeanour is similar to yours. A bit more playful than Nissan. Two trainers shake hands.
Champions for Joe tonight. Vidal did say between Charles Strong the steps feels very calm.
His eyes are wide.
There you go.
Jay seems a bit more serious here. I can see his demeanour is similar to yours. A bit more playful than Nissan. Two trainers shake hands.
Champions for Joe tonight. Vidal did say between Charles Strong the steps feels very calm.
His eyes are wide.
There you go.
Jay seems a bit more serious here. I can see his demeanour is similar to yours. A bit more playful than Nissan. Two trainers shake hands.
Champions for Joe tonight. Vidal did say between Charles Strong the steps feels very calm.
His eyes are wide.
There you go.
Jay seems a bit more serious here. I can see his demeanour is similar to yours. A bit more playful than Nissan. Two trainers shake hands.
Champions for Joe tonight. Vidal did say between Charles Strong the steps feels very calm.
His eyes are wide.
There you go.
Jay seems a bit more serious here. I can see his demeanour is similar to yours. A bit more playful than Nissan. Two trainers shake hands. Jay seems a bit more serious here. I can see his demeanour is similar to yours. A bit more playful than Nissan.